The night was quiet, too quiet for a home that had always echoed with laughter, music, and the playful chaos of a family that loved fiercely. Kelly Ripa sat beside Mark, watching the soft glow of a lamp cast long shadows across their living room. The silence felt heavier than the ticking clock on the wall. Mark leaned back against the couch cushions, a blanket wrapped over his legs, his breathing deep but steady. He had been going through a long period of exhaustion lately. Nothing dramatic, but serious enough that doctors insisted he rest, reflect, and slow down. For a man who had spent his life racing from one adventure to another, slowing down felt like an unexpected crossroads. Kelly studied him carefully. "You look miles away," she whispered. Mark smiled faintly. "Just thinking. About life. About us. About everything we've built." Kelly moved closer, gently intertwining her fingers with his. "You're scaring me a little with that tone," she joked softly, though her eyes shimmered. He shook his head. No, nothing like that. I realized something important." Kelly waited. Mark took a long breath. "I've been revisiting old memories, our early days, the kids growing up, our first house, the chaos, the bliss, the mistakes, the triumphs, and I realized I've got one wish, one final thing I want before anything else changes." Kelly's heart clenched at the word final. It was harmless, she told herself, a figure of speech, and yet something in his expression made her chest tighten. "What is it?" she asked, her voice barely above a whisper. Mark looked at her with a softness that caught her off guard. "I want us to disappear for a while." Kelly blinked. "Disappear?" He nodded. "You, me, maybe the kids, if they can swing it. Somewhere quiet. Somewhere nobody knows us. No cameras, no schedules. Just life. Just us." Kelly felt tears prick her eyes. She knew how much pressure he had carried over the years, how often he had put on a brave face while juggling work, fatherhood, marriage, and expectations. But hearing him express this so openly, so vulnerably, shattered something inside her. "You think we've been missing that," she said softly. "I don't want to miss it anymore. I don't want to spend so much time running that I forget what standing still feels like." Kelly leaned her forehead against his, her tears slipping free. "Mark, you make it sound like it's now or never." He chuckled gently, brushing a tear from her cheek. "Maybe it is. Maybe I'm realizing life is shorter than we pretend. And if there's one thing I don't want to regret, it's not giving us that time." Kelly swallowed a sob. "Your wish, it's beautiful, it's heartbreaking, and it scares me because it sounds like goodbye." Mark cupped her face tenderly. "It's not goodbye. It's a beginning, a reset, a promise that whatever comes next, we face it together, away from the noise, away from the world's expectations." She wrapped her arms around him, holding him as though the moment itself could slip away too quickly. "Then we'll go," she whispered, "wherever you want, whenever you want. We'll go." Mark exhaled deeply, relief washing over his features. "Thank you," he whispered. "That's all I needed." Kelly held him tighter, her tears dampening his shoulder. Because his wish wasn't just a journey, it was a reminder that love, when protected, when cherished, when chosen again and again, is the one thing worth fighting for, no matter the fear it stirs.